the gateway to infinite connections, unveiling quantum events in our spiritual journey. In the vast expanse of the cosmos where both the minuscule and the magnificent coexist, we find ourselves seeking answers that bridge the seen with the unseen, the scientific with the mystical. Today, let us illuminate the concept of quantum events and how they redefine our understanding of reality and existence. Quantum physics, at its core, challenges our classical views of the world. It introduces a realm where particles exist in multiple states simultaneously, where actions can be interconnected over vast distances instantaneously, and where the observer fundamentally affects the observed reality. How then can we apply these principles to our spiritual lives? How do these phenomena reflect the deeper truths of our existence? First, consider the principle of quantum entanglement. This phenomenon suggests that two particles can become linked, and the state of one particle can instantaneously influence the state of another, regardless of the distance separating them. Reflect on your own experiences of deep connection. Have you not felt an inexplicable bond with someone? Perhaps a feeling that transcends time and space. This is a manifestation of a quantum-like connection in our spiritual lives. It indicates that at a fundamental level, all things in the universe are interconnected. In our daily lives, we often feel isolated or separate from others and the world around us. However, quantum entanglement invites us to view these relationships from a different perspective. It encourages us to see that every interaction, every relationship is part of a larger, intricate tapestry of interconnectedness. This understanding can profoundly change how we approach our interactions with others and with the world. Click subscribe to this channel to get more profound spiritual lessons. Furthermore, the concept of superposition, where particles can exist simultaneously in multiple states until observed, also offers a compelling parallel to our spiritual choices and beliefs. Each decision we make, every belief we hold, potentially exists in a superposed state, full of possibilities. When we make a choice, we collapse these possibilities into a single state. What does this suggest about the power of intention and belief in shaping our reality? Moreover, the observer effect in quantum mechanics, where the mere observation of a phenomenon can change its outcome, parallels the idea that our consciousness and focus can influence our life's path. What happens when we apply focused intention or mindfulness to our daily actions? How might this awareness transform the events of our lives? Let us now consider a powerful question. If observing a quantum particle can alter its state, what might the focused gaze of our consciousness do to the reality around us? This query is not just rhetorical, but invites you to experiment in your life with heightened awareness and intention. In practical terms, embracing these quantum spiritual principles can lead to a more harmonious existence. By acknowledging the interconnectedness of all things, we can foster greater empathy and understanding. By recognizing the power of our intentions and observations, we can consciously shape our paths in more positive, impactful ways. As we explore these ideas, we start to see that our spiritual journey is not separate from the world of quantum physics but deeply entwined with it. The truths of quantum events offer not just scientific insight but spiritual enlightenment, revealing a universe brimming with infinite possibilities and connections. By integrating these insights into our lives, we open ourselves to a more profound connectedness with the universe, leading to greater wisdom and compassion in our actions. This is the heart of our spiritual evolution, seeing the unseen, connecting the unconnected, and realizing our potential to influence the fabric of reality through our conscious presence. As we conclude this part of our discussion, Let us carry forward this understanding of quantum events not as distant scientific phenomena, but as intimate, immediate aspects of our spiritual reality. How might your life change if you viewed every person, every interaction, as part of an intricate quantum field, rich with potential and connection? Navigating the labyrinth of choices. Practical quantum wisdom for daily living. As we continue our exploration of the quantum spiritual landscape, let us now focus on the practical applications of these profound insights in our day-to-day existence. The principles of quantum physics not only enlighten us about the nature of the universe but also offer actionable wisdom that can transform our personal and collective lives. Let us start with the idea of potentiality, a key concept in quantum mechanics, where every particle exists in multiple potential states until it is observed. How does this translate to our daily decisions and actions? Every morning when we wake, we are faced with an array of choices. Each decision holds the potential to lead us down different paths, much like the quantum particles existing in a state of potentiality. To harness this concept in our lives, we can begin by visualizing our day as a field of possibilities. Each choice we make is akin to observing a quantum state, solidifying one possibility out of many. By consciously choosing thoughts and actions that align with our highest intentions, we effectively shape the reality around us. What might happen if you start each day by intentionally setting your thoughts on positive outcomes? Furthermore, let's consider the quantum idea of non-locality, where particles influence one another regardless of physical separation. This phenomenon can inspire us to evaluate how our actions and choices have ripple effects beyond our immediate environment. For instance, consider the impact of kindness or a simple smile, which can transcend physical spaces and brighten someone's day miles away. How can we apply this interconnected thinking to foster a more compassionate and supportive community? A practical way to integrate this into our daily life is through mindful communication and empathy. By being aware that our words and actions can have far-reaching effects, we are more likely to act thoughtfully and considerately. Imagine the change in societal dynamics if each of us acted with the awareness that our behaviors are interconnected and influential across the quantum field of human relationships. Moreover, the observer effect in quantum mechanics, where the act of observing changes the observed, can be a powerful metaphor for personal responsibility in perception and response. How often do we alter a situation simply by the way we perceive it? By choosing to see challenges as opportunities for growth, we can fundamentally change our experience of those challenges. Incorporating this into our lives involves practicing reframing, consciously shifting our perspective on events and interactions. When faced with difficulty, instead of reacting with frustration or defeat, we can ask, "What can this teach me?" Such a shift in perception not only changes our experience but can also alter the outcome of the situation itself. Let us also explore the concept of entanglement in our personal relationships. Just as particles become entangled at a quantum level, our lives are deeply intertwined with those of others. Recognizing this can help us appreciate the profound impact we have on each other's lives. It encourages us to maintain relationships with care and consciousness, knowing that our emotions and actions can affect others deeply. To practice this, we can cultivate deeper connections with those around us by being fully present in our interactions. This means listening actively, responding with sincerity, and being emotionally available. Imagine the depth and quality of relationships that could be fostered if we interacted with everyone with the awareness of our entangled states. As we conclude this section of our exploration, let's carry with us the understanding that quantum principles are not just abstract scientific ideas but are deeply relevant to every aspect of our lives. they teach us about the potentiality of our choices, the interconnectedness of our actions, and the power of our perceptions. Quantum harmony, fostering collective consciousness for global transformation. Building upon our understanding of quantum principles in personal transformation, let us expand our vision to encompass the broader implications of these ideas on society and our global community. If we are to truly harness the power of quantum events, it is essential to consider how these principles can be applied not just individually, but collectively, shaping the way societies function and interact. Imagine a world where the principles of interconnectedness and potentiality are not just understood, but are the foundation of all social, economic, and political systems. What kind of society would we create if we recognize that every thought, every action, and every policy is part of an intricately connected quantum field? One of the first steps in this direction is the cultivation of a collective consciousness that recognizes our shared humanity and interconnected fate. This involves shifting from a mindset of individualism and competition to one of unity and collaboration. How can we, as a collective, foster this shift? It starts with education and awareness, spreading the understanding of quantum principles and their implications for interconnected living. In practical terms, this could involve integrating the concept of quantum interconnectedness into our educational systems. Imagine curricula from elementary levels to university that not only teach the science behind quantum phenomena, but also explore their philosophical and ethical implications. Students could learn how their actions influence the larger world, fostering a sense of responsibility and stewardship from a young age. Furthermore, in the realm of politics and governance, applying quantum thinking could revolutionize our approach to policymaking. Policies could be designed with an awareness of their ripple effects, considering how they impact not only the immediate target but also the broader community and the environment. This would be a move towards more holistic and sustainable decision-making practices. Moreover, the corporate world also stands to benefit greatly from these principles. Businesses that operate on the model of quantum interconnectedness would prioritize the welfare of all stakeholders, employees, customers, communities, and the environment over mere profit maximization. This could lead to more sustainable business practices that contribute to the well-being of the society and the planet. On a societal level, embracing the concept of non-locality could lead to more empathetic and supportive communities. If we understood that our actions could affect someone on the other side of the world, how might this change our behavior? For example, this understanding could significantly impact how we address global issues like climate change, poverty, and inequality. Moreover, the observer effect teaches us that by changing our collective focus and expectations, we can alter societal outcomes. If we collectively focus on peace, understanding, and prosperity, could we not influence the global consciousness in that direction? This shift requires us to be mindful of the narratives we promote in media, the stories we tell, and the visions of the future we collectively imagine. Let us consider a deeply transformative question. What if every leader, every educator, every parent, every youth acknowledged their role as an observer and shaper of reality? How might this acknowledgement transform our collective challenges and opportunities? As we conclude this segment, we are called to not only reflect on these ideas, but to act upon them, to bring the wisdom of quantum interconnectedness into every aspect of our communal lives. This is how we begin to create a world that reflects the true quantum nature of the universe, a world rich with possibility, connection, and transformation. In the next part, we will explore specific strategies and actions that communities and individuals can undertake to make this vision a reality. We will look at how quantum spirituality can be practically applied to achieve real-world changes and benefits.